One, two,
Sounds like a tribal war cry. Leo's going to war.
We're going to build the wall.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's burn some villages.
What the hell?
Well,
What the hell?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, should villages be burned?
Uh,
What about the village people?
Village?
The village people.
Village.
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 Will.
Vill. I don't know.
Should will be burned?
Should I be burned? Is that what you're suggesting?
No.
I mean, I don't know. It's a good question, I suppose. Here, you should stop slurping so close to the microphone, Leo. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's not. Here, we need to get closer.
I need to get closer.
Alright, so.
How deep is your love? How deep
No more.
is your
You said you wanted to talk about movies.
Yeah, let's talk about movies.
Let's talk about movies.
episode.
What movies have you seen lately?
Lately?
What's
Pulp Fiction. I've seen that.
you've seen that?
No, what is the name? It's a movie by Quentin Tarantino.
Which one?
Yes, it's with a bunch of dudes in suits who rob a bank, but they got snitched and it kind of plays off. And
What?
Reservoir Dogs.
Oh,
That was I love that movie.
I've never seen it.
No,
No,
it's good.
I've heard good things about it. I like Quentin Tarantino stuff. Like I've seen what's it? One of my favorites is Django Unchained. That one was really fucking good. Have you seen that one?
Oh yeah, it was
good.
I just love Leonardo DiCaprio in that movie. That was great.
What's his name? Christoph Waltz. The guy who plays the German bounty hunter. He's a fucking killer actor, that guy.
Oh yeah, he is. Do you know that interview of him where he talks about how he trains, like, his lines? Like, he uses the Meissner technique and he takes, like, a word. Dill pickle. He's like, dill pickle. Ha! Dill pickle. Dill pickle.
What? Okay, what is this? Give me some context.
Dill pickle. So the Meissner technique is a technique where you take a word and just repeat it or your line in different emotions to kind of get more about, like, get deeper in contact, like get closer to it, really understand it, maybe discover something you didn't knew earlier. And Christoph Waltz showed how he uses that technique with the word dill pickle, how you can use like every word and he just start like dill pickle.
Yeah.
Dill pickle. Dill pickle. Dill pickle. And then he like went up to dill pickle. Like it's hilarious.
So he's like bawling his eyes out over dill pickle.
No, like all different emotions, like sad, angry. Just
What? Yeah, that's cool. I could see that working, but I feel like that does require some natural talent, you know?
Yeah.
Like to portray emotions in a realistic sense when you don't necessarily mean it.
Oh yeah, what I love doing like young drama actors.
Yep.
They try too much.
In some cases, but I feel like some don't. It all depends. Like it's...
Of course, it all depends, but that's like a common mistake that they like.
To try hardy.
Just try too hard and it looks kind of fake again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It does need to come at least a little bit naturally.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Quentin Tarantino, his movies are glorious.
Yeah. I don't know what he looked like until I was scrolling through my YouTube recommendations, whatever. Worst mistake ever, by the way. Don't do it. And I saw an interview with him, and I was like, that guy, he is really fucking weird looking.
He looks kind of...
He looks kind of strange.
He's got this Tarantino look. Like,
Yeah, you can kind of tell that he's Tarantino.
seen a lot of interviews like about him, like with him.
Yeah.
I mean, his movies are pretty brutal, and mainstream media always like to kind of portray him like, why are you doing this? I mean, don't you inspire like people to do acts of violence? I mean, that's a pretty shallow argument.
It is.
And just like him shutting down reporters
Yeah.
who like ask him that's hilarious.
Yeah, I bet. Like, because, well, there was a lot of things that portrayed him as racist, because he used, what was it? I don't know.
The N-word.
The N-word and such. Like,
Yeah, he'll use it a lot, but he uses this word in a like context.
yeah, he uses it in a proper context. Like, because in a lot of the movies he uses them in are like Western slave movies, you know? So it makes sense.
Oh, and he has a lot of Jamie Foxx or
Jamie Foxx.
Samuel Jackson.
Both. Well, Jamie Foxx was in Django Unchained,
In
but
Pulp
he has.
Fiction, right? Oh, wait, who is in Pulp Fiction?
You're thinking of Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
He's in a lot of Tarantino movies.
He's in a lot of Tarantino. Like,
He's in a lot of movies in general, but like.
oh, but, like also his universe he created, like Tarantino universe.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so clever.
Yeah.
And all the movies are kind of connected, like with characters, because the one aunt and uncle is like the one father of the one character in another movie. It's crazy. It's really,
Yeah.
and he really puts love.
Oh yeah. It's. Well, there are a lot. I mean, the one thing I will say about his movies is you need to kind of. The starts can be kind of slow and kind of boring, but there's always like a certain point where that all changes and you don't even realize it,
Oh,
but
yeah.
you're like hooked into it.
I mean, with Pulp Fiction, the start was a bit slow, right?
Yeah.
And also, like, you really have to. It's not like it's old movies, like
Yeah.
where you have to watch, like, just like a cinema movie where you just not like on Netflix where you like sit on the couch and just like look at your phone half of the time and just need like white noise for the background and put on the movie.
Yeah.
Those movies are made to be watched and thought about. And
Yeah.
So and I think like even in a cinema, you can really concentrate no matter how boring the movie is. Mostly you can just watch through it.
Yeah.
And I know, because I really like Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. I've
And Travolta.
never seen it actually.
No?
I saw a bit of it, but again, that's what I mean. It's difficult to watch sometimes, especially when you don't want to view something that's a lot to take in.
Yeah,
Almost all of his movies are. Like, geez, you're really sucking there. Okay. They're, yeah. I mean, like, because what was it? There's some that, like, Inglourious Bastards, I was watching it when I was younger, and I watched it up to the scene where they're, like, fucking scalping people, and I was like, whoa, what the hell are they doing?
Just like, well, I felt that way when I watched Kill Bill.
Yeah.
And just no matter what got cut off, just like fountains and like massive amounts of blood.
Yeah.
I felt the same way, kind of.
I stopped watching it at that point. I was like, you know what, I don't want to see this. But then a couple years later, I like watched through it and I was like, okay, this is still pretty fucked up. But
it's cool. Like,
it's cool.
All his movies got this like Tarantino art. Like,
yeah.
Just this style.
Speaking of Inglourious Bastards, Christoph Waltz as, what was it, the Jew hunter or something, he was really fucking good as that. He plays a really good villain just because he's cunning in a certain way that other villains aren't.
He had this like mysterious, dangerous.
Yeah, you could tell he meant business.
Yeah, I mean,
spooky.
Of course you look evil, but kind of like friendly, like waiting.
Oh yeah, you could tell he was up to something. He knew what was going on.
He was planned. Like, I didn't watch the full movie.
No.
I think I watched the beginning, but like where he goes into that local like into a cafe.
Oh yeah, and he runs into like.
With the milk and oh boy.
Fuck. And then also like I don't know if you got this far, but later when they're in the theater, were they?
Nah,
No.
I didn't got this far. Well, I'm gonna just like I'm interested how he got that big. Like
Christoph
he plays
Waltz?
a lot of He plays.
It's all Quentin Tarantino. That's basically.
Oh yeah,
where he
with
came from.
Inglourious Basterds.
With Inglourious Bastards, with Django Unchained. He did very good in that. And I mean, it's weird because you don't see him in a lot of movies, but the ones you see him in, he's really memorable in it.
Yeah, he carries a lot. And I mean, of course, for most mainstream movies, it's hard to put in a guy. Because, I mean, you can perfectly, like, understand him. Mm-hmm. But, of course, there's a little bit with his... Because his accent isn't fully German, it's kind of...
No, well, where is he from anyway?
He's from Germany. Like,
is he?
Yeah.
I guess.
Or Austria, like something German.
Yeah, let's look it up. Why not? We got the internet at our fingertips. Let's use it. Because, I mean, I have heard him... I feel like he can get away. He can probably do...
Yeah, and I mean, you can learn a lot. And I mean, in the show business where, like, your, like, acting business where your job is to portray other people, you probably get your techniques and right. You can learn everything. So.
Yeah, he could probably get away with it. Yeah, he's a German, Austrian film and voice actor, and he's mainly active in the United States.
Oh yeah, and he also got that voice.
Yeah.
So.
Here, he has 5 kids. How many awards does this guy have? Holy fuck. He has 2 Academy Award wins, 2 nominations, 2 BAFTA wins and 2 nominations, 1 Cannes Film Festival win and 1 nomination, 2 Golden Globes and 3 nominations, 0 Saturn Awards win, but 2 nominations.
Well, look at like the first 3, like nearly the first 5. He got every nomination.
Yeah, and he was nominated for Best Supporting Actor in Inglourious Bastards and Django Unchained.
Oh, this dude.
He won them both. Same thing for BAFTA.
Jesus,
Academy Awards, BAFTA.
He's a beast. Like, I mean,
fuck yeah.
He's really inspiring.
He won Golden Globe for Inglourious Bastards and Django Unchained.
Jeez.
The Green Hornet. I've heard of this one.
Oh yeah, that movie.
What is it?
It got pushed a lot, like to be like this funny superhero comedy, but I think it kind of failed.
Was it very good?
I didn't watch it. I always wanted to watch it because the trailer looked hilarious, but now I see it on Netflix, but I was like, nah.
I remember, like, I don't know, 5 or 6-year-old Will sitting in the living room, and my dad sees this and he's like, oh, let's watch this. And I'm like, this looks really dumb. Let's go play with Lego.
Did you eat the Lego?
I did not eat the Lego.
Huh.
I built with Lego.
I ate Lego. No, I didn't. I built.
You built. I almost built, like, I wanted to build a realistic-ass tank when I was a kid out of Lego. I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this thing, all these parts from the logging truck set I had.
The logging.
I had a logging truck set. What? It had like pneumatics.
Okay,
stuff.
I'm jealous.
It was
okay?
fucking.
What do you want to hear more? I'm jealous already.
I don't know.
I slept the rock.
It's a very firm rock.
It's a really touchy rock. A rock with a lot of character.
Do rocks have character?
I mean, yes, I would say. I mean, it's hard because most of them look the same, but just as people, a lot of them. I mean, come on. If you look at those rocks, they all they fit in together, kind of look the same.
Look at this one. This one's like rusty.
Yeah, that's true. But still, just like people, a lot of them look the same, but you only discover like the truth when you get to know them like better and just see how like even though they look like or behave like not other people, they're all different. And I mean, this rock, see, it's kind of
there's a rock in the woods.
Oh look, it's shiny.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
There's a rock in the forest in field that is like, it's big. It's like the size of a small, or like a bus.
Like a small rock?
van.
The size of a small, big rock?
No, it's big. But it's always nostalgic for me because that's where me and my friends would used to go hang out at.
And watch movie?
No, it was in the forest.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, how are we going to watch movies in the forest, Leo?
I don't know.
Actually, we did have plans to try to set up like a fucking... What's it
Beamer?
called? We wanted to set up, when I was like 12, we wanted to set up a water wheel and get some electricity up there. We found some barbed wire in a fucked up little hobo shack. And I fell in it. It hurt a lot. It was bad. But then we wanted to make a...
Wait, how did you fall in it? Was it like a...
It was covering it.
Was it like a hole?
No.
No?
It was... Okay. It was like a little shack that you could kind of go in with like a chicken wire window. And on top of it, covered by some leaves, was this barbed wire. And I tripped over a rock trying to get it and fell in it. Got a massive gash along my leg.
Oh, you fell in the barbed wire?
I fell in the barbed wire.
Oh, that's not that pleasant.
It was fucked up, yeah. But then we took it and like put it around our forts, trying to make a little fucking... We tugged up fucking 2x4s up into the woods and built shit.
Jesus.
It was cool. We were tryhards. We wanted to get electricity and shit up there. Maybe a little mini fridge. Like, I'm dead serious. We almost did.
You know what I want is one of those old Sony Walkmans.
Really?
Yeah, because tape is sick. Honestly, people don't remember how good tape was. It actually has a really pleasant sound. It's a good recording device, like...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so with the tape players from Sony, most of them, they're pretty expensive if you want to have one.
Yeah.
That actually looks quite decent and actually plays good. And a lot of them have issues, that like the bells fell off and stuff like that. So I'm still looking for one because tape players are sick.
Honestly, I disagree. I'm not with the whole like vinyl and tape movement.
Really? We're not.
I'm a digital man.
I like. Honestly, there's no really a big difference in sound quality, and you could argue that uncompressed music from phones is even better than the vinyl.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Man, it depends, because
a
lot of it is now produced digitally.
Yeah.
So it just the feeling you get of like actually having, because I think that's not a problem, but something that changed, that people just skip when they like listen to music, because like olden days you bought a CD and you just listened through it. Like I'm totally sick of it, because I mean, it was expensive, right?
Yeah.
And maybe it's just like the feel of really having something in your hand.
Yeah.
And I get that.
It's definitely kind of what's the word? A trend nowadays.
Retro, yeah. Maybe it's because everything is so fast in the modern world that we sometimes just need something that's
to take a step
slow.
back.
Yeah.
But I mean, I honestly, for music, I'm not a big fan of that, just because of how clunky it can be. I'm not saying it always is, but like sometimes it's fiddly and you need to kind of mess with the needles and such. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but like it's
I mean,
not my thing.
you buy it for the whole joy of doing that, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, it's expensive. That's not the point.
Yeah.
That the cheapest, like the best thing, is gonna dominate the market.
Oh, sorry. I have enough fiddly, weird, annoying shit in my life that I don't need. I don't need just another thing, you know?
Yeah, well, I want that tape player, boy.
I don't blame you. It's fair. I can relate, just not very much.
Are you, like... How much do you care about quality of music you're listening to?
Well, I mean...
And, like, how are you listening to music? Are you, like, just use it for background noise, or are you really feeling the music? Like, do you really...
It depends.
Depends?
Because there are certain songs that, like... Well, I don't know. If I'm driving in a car, I'll listen to music and feel it. But if I'm, like, playing fucking video games at home, I'll just kind of have it going on in the background if I don't want to watch YouTube or whatever. Because that's normally what I'll do. I'll chill, play some games, watch some YouTube, maybe listen to a podcast, some music.
Joe Rogan.
No.
Joe Rogan.
I'm done hearing about
Buy
this fucking
a truck.
Joe Rogan
Ford truck sober and Joe Rogan.
No.
Buy a truck. Buy my
Buy
truck.
a truck.
No.
I don't want a truck.
You want to buy a truck?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want a truck. It's not on my big car list. I feel like I definitely want a van of sorts.
Yeah.
Maybe, or a bus. I've considered like buying a
you know,
fucking
like
bus.
those vans where you can live in.
Yeah.
I did
I
a
would
lot of
buy
research, and people say it's shit. Like, I mean, it's just like having vinyl. It's complicated.
Yeah.
You have to love it to live it, but honestly, I think it looks too easy, and sells it.
Because it
Too
is.
easy.
It's difficult. Yeah, it requires a lot of work and electrical knowledge, but I feel like it would be fun. Like just
Like,
for
just a
traveling
project?
around.
The project of
Yeah.
building or just having. Maybe you should have just bought a van then and not build a fucking race car.
Oh fuck! I love my race car.
Oh, it's a beauty. It's a
It's-
beauty. I'm happy that we worked on that.
Oh yeah. I mean, right now it's just kind of a metal box with a transmission in
It's
it.
it's a beautiful metal box and an engine. Don't forget
Yeah,
that.
the engine's kind of important.
It is pretty important.
But we're gonna spend a lot of fucking time working on that suspension.
Oh.
Like the suspension brackets and all
Oh
that
yeah,
shit.
and then you have to like the back axle. We
Oh.
cut off.
Yeah.
Oh, I plasma cut off the.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
thank
they're not
God.
right. We have to move them further
Yeah.
out.
Because you fucked up. Or
No,
Mr. Dad fucked up.
Well, I mean, you could have worked a bit more on the planning on your car, right?
Well, I didn't do any planning. It's all that book.
Honestly, it's probably bad that you didn't do any planning.
Yeah.
Because we had to rebuild the frame because of the lines. So
Yeah. I mean,
I'm honestly sorry. I did on this car.
yeah.
I did some of my best and worst welds.
Yeah.
Some of
I
them
mean,
are pretty clunky. I'm kind of ashamed of some of them.
It's okay.
But
I've made some
it's
shitty welds.
gonna hold, okay?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
gonna hold.
And if it doesn't, like, there's going to be some structurally crucial parts that we're going to go like, hey, Mr. Slideman, we're not competent enough to weld this.
Oh, yeah. You should get into welding and stuff. Just
Yeah.
Mr. Gat probably too, just to get.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't think it's either of our things. That's for sure. But I'm going to practice quite a bit on it. But we'll cross that road when we get there.
Crossroads.
Crossroads?
Isn't that a movie?
I feel like it is.
Yeah, it feels
I don't
like
know.
an alien movie. Are you crazy? That's Hitler's car.
What?
It's the Red Race.
What?
No, it's a movie. The Red Race.
I don't know.
There's an ant trying to climb to your audio port.
Hey, little ant. Fuck off.
Ants are fucking amazing.
Ants? We already talked about ants, didn't we?
I don't remember. Oh yeah, just like mushrooms, like fungus.
Fungi.
Fungi.
You say it weird, it's fungi.
Fungi. My guy. My fun guy.
Ah,
Oh my god, it's
that was
so
dumb.
bad. You know, I distance myself from myself.
How does that work?
Watch me.
What?
See?
Oh,
Ah.
I'm just gonna put that there with you.
Oh, thank you.
It was too close to my ass. I don't like Slurpee near my ass.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Man, the year's gone.
It's over.
That was
Yeah.
although it was long, like every day felt long, it was quite quick.
Oh fuck! This year went by so fucking quick for me. Like, it feels like just the beginning still.
Remember Outdoor in the first days?
Oh,
You
I
had
miss
the
Outdoor
long, beautiful hair.
Oh, that long hair was shit.
Winning in the
You know it was shit.
whining in the rain.
Whining?
I have no clue.
Was I that whiny? I
No,
don't think I
no,
was
you,
whiny
no,
at
no.
Outdoor
Your
Ed.
hair was like flying in the wind every time you tried to climb,
Oh yeah.
and laughing about my corny jokes.
That was okay. We need to give some context here. So basically, those of you who were not in that class, so most of you, we were at Skaha, and I was trying to do this one climb, and Leah was belaying me. Now this was before I ever like really met him. I kind of knew who he was, but he was very intimidating. So I was like, I feel like
Yeah,
that
he
guy
didn't
will
want to
stab me
give
if I
me-
talk to him.
He didn't want to give me any of his Reese's Pieces.
No,
we had
because
a rough
I'm
start.
like fucking Gollum with that shit. I wouldn't have given to anyone. It's not personal. I just don't share my Reese's Pieces with your
Nothing
fucking
personal,
mom.
kid.
It's not. So, I was trying to do this climb, and Leo was belaying me, but he kept making fucking jokes, and I kept laughing to the point where I'd like fall off the wall, and he made it very difficult. What was the reason for that? Because you did it for a reason, yeah?
Did I?
I remember you
I
saying,
don't know.
like,
I just wanted to
wasn't very
laugh.
comfortable
I was
with
bored and
belaying.
wanted to laugh.
Oh.
I was belaying the whole day because I was scared of climbing.
Why?
Because I don't know. I can't climb if there's a rope on me.
You can't?
I can't. It's scary. Because I have to trust someone.
But it's safer.
I know.
And we used Gree-Grees, not the fucking sketchy ATLs.
Oh, the ice climbing trip, Jesus.
Fuck. That was a shit show.
But didn't Seth put snow in your boots?
He did? Holy shit. Seth, you fucking asshole.
Oh, and then we had like a bunch of eggs from the day before, and Seth and I just threw them against the tree.
Oh, you did, you fucking idiot.
So, and then we just found next there was like frozen eggs on all around the tree.
Oh my god. So those of you who don't know, me and Leo and Seth... Ow. He fucking whipped me with his headphone.
Whip!
Me, Leo, and Seth were all in the
Whipped
same
cream.
fucking food group. And it was such a fucking shit show. I ended up eating like a brown fucking bacon mushroom paste. It was fucked.
It looked delicious.
It was
honestly,
fucked.
But
I feel
no,
like
we should have just made mac and cheese. Kraft and then mac and cheese. Honestly, I have to buy mac and cheese. I'm gonna just get like those
Why?
one of those
Do you not have mac and cheese in Germany?
I don't. We probably have, but not. I just want to get one of those Kraft dinner boxes.
Yeah.
And when I step out of the plane on Tuesday, the 2nd of July,
Yeah.
I go home. I want someone to make me mac and cheese.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Look at
It
I just dropped
feels
an
like
egg to
home.
its death.
Feels like Canada.
Does it?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, for me, it just
mac and
feels
cheese
like
is pretty
Kraft dinner.
Canadian, isn't it?
Is it? Yeah, it is. It's definitely a more Canadian thing. Yeah, so what have been your favorite Canadian things?
Okay, so okay, let's start with food.
Sure.
I wasn't a big fan of poutine.
What is wrong with you? I miss poutine to death.
Really? So, I mean, it was okay. Maybe I just ate the wrong one.
Where did you eat it?
I tried a bit at the arena. So
No,
No.
you're not going.
probably
No.
I just tried it wrong, but I wasn't that big a fan because I'm not a big fan of gravy, so maybe that's. But okay, yeah. Then when I was in home economics, Mel and we made mac and cheese, like real good mac and cheese, and that was just the best thing
I bet.
I've ever put in my mouth.
Yeah.
Honestly, one of the. So that was like mac and cheese still one of my top. Like, honestly, I don't even care about if it's just Kraft dinner.
Yeah.
Like good homemade. Cause once Conrad, Pablo, and me, we made mac and cheese, and Conrad put like 2 pounds of mustard powder in there.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
And it could have been really good if it wasn't tasting like fucking nuclear explosion in your mouth.
Like mustard. Well, I feel like it could be okay. Mustard with mac and cheese?
Honestly, a little bit. Just like to spice
Just
it up.
a little bit, yeah.
But that was too much.
Well, Conrad, he's a go big or go home kind of guy from what I know.
He's French, okay?
Yeah.
Of course, he's French.
He likes his extreme flavors. Man, I'm gonna miss the shit out of him. He's gone now, isn't he?
Yes, he left. He left.
Poor bastard.
Friday.
I'm gonna miss Pablo too.
Oh, yeah, it was... It's weird, like, knowing these guys for so long and then...
And then they're just gone.
Well, I mean, for me, it's easier to visit them.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're just all down southwest, so...
Well, traveling in Europe, from what I've heard, is pretty fucking easy.
It is pretty
compared to, like, out here.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can ride with, like, for a day in every direction and still don't cross a border, so...
In where? Europe or here?
America, no, Canada.
Yeah.
Kinda, so... It's pretty different.
Fucking massive.
Yeah, and then, honestly, the classic pancakes with maple syrup and bacon...
Yeah.
That's just, oh my god, I mean, I had it, I made it myself, often after school, just like fried up some bacon, made myself some pancakes, just ate it, but here, it really tastes like home, like home, not my German home, but more like.
Yeah.
And then what? Yeah, Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons, really? Because all these things I take for granted. I'm like, pancakes and maple syrup, yeah, that's okay.
I mean, we have that too, but not as much. Pancakes are not really something we eat for breakfast. It's more like a dessert. Yeah, like more like a sweet dish or something.
Because it is a sweet dish.
It is,
just
but yeah, I mean,
things.
you can eat it good, and I mean, it's if you do it right, it's not too bad for you, but still, it's not nothing.
Most of the time, it's bad for you.
Yeah, and just like Tim Hortons French vanilla.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna miss that because I've never been like a coffee drinker or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, French vanilla isn't really.
Never tried French vanilla.
No.
No.
How can you not?
I don't know. I don't drink much coffee.
Yeah.
I drank coffee on a trip one time, but it was McDonald's coffee.
Yeah,
so shitty. So shitty.
No, but Timmy's, I'm gonna miss Timmy's and just like the balls.
The balls? What?
Yeah, Tim Hortons, like those balls, Timbits. Yeah.
Timbits. Those fuckers. I miss them.
We should go to Timmy's.
When?
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's just keep that for after the podcast.
Sure.
Oh my.
Sure.
Timmy's. I wish we had that. A journey.
Yeah, it's something to miss for sure.
Oh yeah, and then I'm a big fast food fan. Can't deny that. So
Okay.
honestly, I really like Taco Time. They're like fast food chain.
Isn't that the diarrhea land?
Probably, but they have like this one burrito called cheese and meat burrito. It's just meat and cheese, and bam, that's good. It's just plain simple.
I guess. See, I always think about it in the context of like my eating, but I always forget that you don't eat fruits or vegetables.
I've gotten better. I started eating beans.
Really?
And I ate rucola.
What's that?
It's like lettuce or something. I don't know.
Oh.
And I've been gotten a little better. I eat onions. When I was in Banff with, when I was in Banff to meet a friend.
Yeah.
With we went saw Linus, a friend of mine, who lived who did an exchange year too in Banff. He brought me he got me the idea of actually doing an exchange here. We went to Chili's.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
Indeed. And I tried a burger, and that was and I ate chili, like pure chili. And that was actually pretty good, and I should have started eating that earlier.
Yeah, you should start.
But yeah, there was a burger with onions, chili, meat. It was a glorious burger, and I ate the onions. I'm so proud of myself.
Yeah, you should eat more fruits and vegetables.
I know, I'm really inspired by some of, a lot of people, two people especially I met here in Canada.
Yeah.
Who are really big and who are really two really dedicated people. And I learned a lot of them, and it really inspired me to just
deal with fucking vegetables.
Yeah, I don't want to say it like that because it kind of sounds weird, but yes, kind of just get shit together, and they were really inspiring. Also, my few Scottish friends, two of my Scottish friends, maybe the only two Scottish boys on the school. I don't know. I'm impressed by them.
Yeah.
Just because they're clever, and I don't know. I'm real impressed by Robert.
No, Robert, he's a badass.
He is a badass.
He's the best.
I remember the O'Hara trip in Alberta.
Yeah, that was a good trip.
It was a good trip, and I was just wanting to get that done, so I kind of just sprinted up.
Want to get that done?
I want to get that trip done because I hate cross country skiing. I want to get to that hot, and so I sprinted kind of up, and Robert was just Sev was kind of behind me, and Robert too was just doing his thing. Every break he was going back again just because he could. Mm-hmm. Man, and I was done when I got up there because I kind of.
Robert was still fucking going.
And Robert was going, just put his back down, was going back, and.
Well, he is a fucking cross country skiing coach, and I think he raced it too. I bet. The ultimate badass. I'm
happy that I try a lot of new things.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, then that was food stuff. So
Yeah.
And actually seeing bears, and like Boo and the black bear we
Oh,
saw.
did you go see Boo?
Oh, I saw him the one day when I was on the kicking horse, and he was playing in a puddle, and that looked so cute.
No, it's what.
So cute.
That's what Boo does. He just kind of fucks off, eats some fucking grapes.
Honestly, come on. Boo has the best life you could have, right?
For a bear, yeah.
For a bear. He has his own enclosure. Pretty safe. Like, I mean, not that anyone else could, like, harm a big grizzly,
honestly,
but still.
bears are usually top of the fucking food chain, but...
But still, I mean, he doesn't even have to fight with any other bears.
No.
He gets food. He gets a warm enclosure in the winter.
But mind you, that is because he was abandoned by his family.
Yeah. Well, come on, a small price to pay for salvation.
I don't know about that. Like...
Okay, well, you lose your family, but you get heaven. Would you take it?
And I mean, for a bear, it's probably not that big a deal. Just like,
Whoa.
if my family died, that's alright.
No, that's alright.
Probably happens a lot to bears.
Maybe, I don't know.
Hmm.
What are your favorite birds? No, we talked about birds. Let's not
Yeah.
talk about birds again.
Assholes.
And the assholes of the bird community.
They are.
Where's the goose? Wait, what was his name?
Goose? Oh, fucking Terry, wasn't it?
No, I always know fucking Terry. Jesus, Gilbert? No.
Go back to the original fucking episode. Look it up.
No, we're recording right now.
Well, you can still go out at that, can't you?
No, I don't have it on my phone anymore because I deleted and sent to my
Hold on.
laptop.
Let me look it up on YouTube then. What's the channel name?
We will. Oh my God, Will! It's literally the River Podcast. Don't you know? THERIVER Podcast.
River Podcast.
It's so easy. You just have to go on YouTube and subscribe to the River Podcast.
I already did.
You did?
Oh, no, I haven't.
Well, here we go.
It was Let There Be... Oh, no, that was the third.
No, that
We
was...
talked about ants.
Are we talking?
Okay, let's not play it, though.
Well, I don't know what's his name.
What was the fucking name of the dog? Whoa. Maybe I did it on my Instagram. Hold on. I need to know this now.
Yeah, it's
like,
good. It was something that like went well with Goose.
Yeah. Arthur.
Arthur.
That was it, wasn't it?
That's a good name for Goose. Yeah, it was.
Oh, it was perfect. Let me double check that, although I'm pretty sure it was Arthur.
Something is crawling in the bush. Do you hear that?
Yeah. It's probably just a squirrel, man.
Fucking squirrels.
Wow. I don't know, man.
No, it was Arthur.
It was Arthur, yeah.
Can somebody draw us a goose?
Yeah.
You get
Some
like a shout out.
loyal fan. Well, it's time, Leo. We have to talk about this. You're leaving Tuesday. Come Tuesday,
No,
you'll be gone.
I leave Monday, but
You leave Monday, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So,
I leave not even like I leave at 6 in the morning. Yeah.
What's our plan?
So my flight is. I get picked up at my home, then I get a ride to Invermere, where I change the cars, carpool with another guy, to Cranbrook. Then I'm gonna fly from Cranbrook to Vancouver.
Yeah.
And from Vancouver to Berlin, and then from Berlin, to Frankfurt, and then from Frankfurt to Berlin.
And then home.
Yeah, and then it's usually an hour car ride to get home.
Okay. So
that's
now,
cool, I guess.
Yeah, the pressing topic about this is what's going to happen to this.
The podcast.
Well, I think I want to continue it.
You should continue. Honestly, I want to keep that alive.
I don't know with who though. That's the issue.
Maybe we can have like people just like lining up to keep like.
We should do a podcast auditions.
Auditions, yeah.
Well, but you leave. I can do auditions.
You can do auditions. Honestly, I think you can choose.
I'll have a bunch of fucking guest stars on with me.
Yeah.
And then it'll be like a competition. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do it. Everybody,
sign up for the audition.
Sign up for the guest starring.
We need a replacement for me.
Yeah, because I want to keep this shit going.
Keep that shit
We
going.
need someone quirky or not quirky. It doesn't really matter. We need someone.
we
We
need
need a
someone.
human body.
We're probably gonna ditch Anchor and just post on YouTube.
Oh, well, I'm gonna keep it going on Anchor for at least a while longer.
Yeah.
You never know.
Because I mean, yeah, I'm not sure, but at least YouTube. YouTube is gonna.
Oh yeah, it's gonna stay on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
But hell yeah. And maybe I can call you and then we do like a call.
Yeah, we'll feature you here. How about
here and there. I can do like a weather report.
a weather report in Germany.
Yes.
Oh man. So, but that's the sad future for this podcast. There will be someone new, hopefully.
Maybe you can just grab another exchange student with a fake British accent.
Just yearly, I'll grab a new exchange student.
That would be funny. Come on.
I mean, I totally could.
But they have to do a British accent.
They have to do a Leo impression.
Yes.
That I would be down for that.
Okay, we have to at least do 2 pounds of cocaine before they're even allowed to speak a word.
Whoa. Holy shit.
I mean, come on, it's survival of the fittest. What the fuck are you doing with all
I'm
those
making a little stick pile of little tiny twigs. I'm just making a little pile.
You know, you're a little tiny twig.
I am.
Oh.
Bet you didn't see that coming, bitch.
No. Listen to the water.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
It is pretty nice.
I have a story. One time I was working in field, and so the thing about working in field is I need to get a ride home with my dad. And so he would work till late, so I had to chill in field all day.
Yeah.
So I had to chill in field all day, and usually I would stay up till 3 or 4 a.m. the morning before I worked. So by the time work would be done, my eyes would literally be like bloodshot and shit. One time I almost fucking died falling asleep in a car. So
Odd flags, but okay.
And then there was one time, there's this little stream right next to the train tracks that you can go sit by, and it's kind of sketchy because there is a train and rocks kind of fly off.
Oh shoot.
But it's fine. So I went and sat there and just passed out, and I just fell asleep listening to the fucking thing because my earbuds were dead. No, they weren't because I didn't have my nice headphones yet. But you know what I mean. It was nice.
It's alright. No,
That's good.
mama, tell me that's.
It was peaceful.
I honestly like sleeping under the stars. It's kind of sick because the hut where me and my friend always go to every year.
Yeah.
Like that one night we stayed up until 6 in the morning because
Mm-hmm.
at 1 a.m. we started watching like a German version of Judge Judy. But
Judge Schneiden.
no, his name was Judge Richter Alexander Holt.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god, I think my German is pretty good. Richter Alexander Holt.
Jesus.
It's like, yeah, and
Sounds like a hard ass.
I don't. He was savage. I tell you something. This guy was the most savage judge I've ever seen in the whole West Virginia. Like the one time there was this drunk girl drunk, and against a tree, and he just fucking bailed her out. Like not bailed her out. He got into jail straight up. But he was kind of telling her that she was an irresponsible son of a piece of shit. I tell you that, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, so at 1 a.m. we just stayed up and just watched Judge Alexander Holt
That's cool.
until 6 in the morning.
Man, what's the
And then we
latest?
all just we're like, what the fuck? We just wasted like a whole night watching this fucking Judge show. And then we all went kind of back to sleep, and I went outside in my sleeping bag, laying on the Hollywood, like you know those Hollywood benches that like kind of swing.
A hammock?
No, not like a hammock. Like it looks more like a bench, but it's like.
Oh, yeah. I think that's called a swinging bench.
Yeah, and I was laying on this and just looking out in the morning. It was beautiful.
I bet. So what's the latest you've stayed up?
It's like whole night. Like that's
Really?
yeah.
Shit, I could never do that.
Honestly, if you the easiest is just when you have a long plane ride.
Oh, yeah.
And if you can't sleep in planes, you don't even realize
How tired you are.
Yeah, and how tired you are and how the time is moving. Because if you fly in the right direction, it's always bright.
I always fucking sleep on planes. I've only been on a plane once, though.
Yeah.
Or one, event. There were multiple planes in said event, but it was one time. It was fun.
The plane event.
Yeah. We went to Nova Scotia. It was chill.
Nova Scotia, where's that?
Other side of Canada.
Oh. Well, yeah, so, and then, I don't know. Whoa!
Ooh.
Like New Year's in Germany, it's a big event.
Yeah.
We have a lot of rockets and like firecrackers and stuff, so
Yeah.
usually you stay up there pretty late. I mean, parties and everything.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh man, what are we at, man?
What are we at?
What are we
We
at?
should do a long one this time.
How long?
What time is it now?
We're at like 45
How about an hour this time?
now. Okay, I can go for 20 more minutes. Oh man.
I'm gonna miss Canada. Just it's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean it gets old, but it is very
I
beautiful.
bet. I mean, if you live here, it's just like you know, you kind of take it for granted. I mean,
of course
you don't mean it bad, but
No, I do.
I understand if people get tired of it.
Like
And if you're like, for you, it's you can see that every day.
Yeah, it gets old, and I mean like, it is very beautiful, and I've seen some wonderful things here. But like for you with Germany, I bet if I went to Germany, I'd find some things that are really beautiful.
Yeah, I like interesting, and I just that's.
You're just like, yeah, this is
yeah, it's
bad.
life, man.
But it's
just like when I saw my first like black bear, like my first encounter with one.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, that's so sick. And like every Canadian I told that was like, yeah, so what?
We run into bears all the time.
It's a bear. Calm down.
I honestly, I thought you
tits.
had bears in Germany.
I bet we have. I'm not. Really,
But I guess you live in the city, don't you?
Like yeah, kind of my city, and wild animals are coming back, but it's not like really something you should be afraid of.
Yeah.
Yeah, and, it was really cool for me to have
I bet.
like those encounters.
Like, what was that? I don't run into a bear very often, but like when I do, it's not that big a deal. It's just like, okay, there's a bear. Okay.
Yeah, okay, bonjour.
Yeah.
Bonjour, la bear.
But I mean, like, it is something to take seriously, because they can fuck you up.
Oh yeah.
Like, real fuck up.
Oh boy. I saw you.
What?
I saw some bad pictures of people who got messed up by a bear.
Yeah. They're vicious fuckers. They'll cut your balls off.
They cut your balls off, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, propane. You know the series TV show King of the Hill?
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
No. I've never seen it really, but I saw some clips and it just looks hilarious.
I bet. Oh, there's people crossing the bridge. Fucking bastards.
Well, fucking bastards, tell you that, mate.
Oh.
Tell you that, mate, fucking bastards on
Yeah.
that bridge. Man. What's it called here? Honestly gonna miss the ski hill. Like,
hill?
what am I gonna do now on the weekend?
Well, the ski hill's closed in the summer anyway, man.
Yeah, no, but still, like, I mean, there's no really big winter. Like, if I say winter, you Canadians will laugh about the German
I've
winter.
heard,
but
yeah.
It's just, that ski hill. And just, like, skiing was so much different here than it was.
What was it like in Germany?
Because, I mean, yeah, we got some parks and stuff, but mostly just go down the groomed run and get your turns right, bitch. And here you have, like, hey, first of all, we don't groom everything. Second, you're allowed to go everywhere you want. If you die, it's your fault. Like, come on, but mostly, as long as it's not avalanche, but... And then, third, just jump every fucking cliff you see.
Yeah.
And then Germany, it's like, this is where you're allowed to go down. If you go to the side, we'll cut your balls off.
Yeah, it's just so hard to monitor, because there are places where the ski hill doesn't, like, let you go.
But I mean, here in Golden, it's hard to monitor.
Oh,
and people
impossible.
know it, and people don't want to die, so it's...
Yeah.
It's just, it's for your own sake that you...
You just have to kind of think sometimes,
Yeah.
which I think in Germany is still a thing if it was a bigger mountain range, but it's just not. Like, I've heard in Swiss places...
I mean, yeah, we
or
got
other
some
places in
sketchy
Europe,
places, but
you
still.
can, like, get out of bounds, and then you'll just end up right back home. And I've heard a lot of people from Europe get in trouble because they go into Rogers Pass and think, oh, it'll just flush out back to the ski hill. Because it does in Europe in a lot of cases.
Yeah, I bet maybe that's because I only, like, went to family ski resorts.
Yeah.
And I was now really didn't care about where we were going as long as I could snowboard. But now I'm gonna be a bit more careful, like at least watch out where we're going, so I can kind of say, hey, let's do something more sketchy this year.
Yeah. Don't fuck up. Oh. He just sprinkled a bunch of fucking sticks on my feet.
You know, this is what you get from that, boss. Fucking bastards. My name is Hunter S. Thompson.
Fuck.
Hunter S. Thompson. Rum Diary. I started reading it. I like how he writes.
Are we really gonna talk about this
Again?
Come on, Leo. We've talked about this almost every episode.
He's a really good person, okay?
Okay.
You want to hear my Slipknot impression?
Your what?
My Slipknot impression.
I don't know who that is.
The band Slipknot.
Don't know who that is.
You know, how about... Oh my god. Why don't you know?
Because I'm not a metal fan. And they sound...
Nah, that's okay.
Are they metal?
Yeah?
Yeah,
they're pretty metal. There's like...
Shit.
As metal as it gets.
Yeah.
Or like... What's the bass player?
Yeah.
Like, while they were playing, he had to puke.
Ooh.
And he puked in his mask and kept playing.
Fuck me.
That's metal, man.
Yeah.
Just imagine, honestly, I would love to perform with a metal band.
Really?
Yeah, because they're sick.
I don't like metal.
No?
No.
Honestly, I wasn't a fan of it because I just heard that guy screaming. And it took me some time to get into it and really, like, see my mistake that I judged before really knowing too much. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, I get why people don't like it, but they got some songs that are a little bit softer.
Yeah.
Softer on the taste. Oh my god, I'm gonna miss mac and cheese so much.
Well, just
like
mac and cheese in Germany, I'm sure.
I bet we have it. I think it's
even
even a little bit common. It's called macaroni mit Käse.
Kaiser cheese.
Kaiser cheese.
Aye.
Käse. Oh my god.
What?
I forgot how to speak German.
No, you haven't.
No, like
you'll go back there for like 3 days.
Yeah,
and
it probably comes back. Like I can speak it, but I just like how I pronounce it
is a little off.
A ton of bit off.
I swear to God, once you get back there, immersed in German, you'll be back at it in like 2 days.
Work every day. Yeah. The only way is the German way. Jesus Christ, not again.
Yeah.
No, but oh my, it's just something. I mean, it's just good. Mac and cheese, I would kill for that.
Really?
You have to see. I kind of got into the food binge on YouTube again. You just watch like people making food.
Oh.
Honestly, there's some cool shit going on.
I bet.
And there's this one guy, like, I don't know what YouTube channel it is, but it's like make 3 chefs of different levels. Are making mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And like the gourmet version.
Yeah.
That mac and cheese, that's something I would kill for.
Mm-hmm.
And then every time I watch that, I remember back to one time where Conrad, Pablo, and me were making mac and cheese, and Conrad kind of fucked it up with putting
mustard powder.
60 pounds of mustard powder in it.
Fucking savage.
You could that was enough mustard for the whole Second World War.
Jesus.
Oh my god, that was so.
Was it? Did he enjoy it at least?
No, nobody. You couldn't enjoy that. It was. Even we gave it. We gave it to the dogs, and the dogs started crying, eating it.
You'd smell it, and your alveoli would just pop.
Oh yeah, like. And you just like, cause we like even cut like fried bacon and put it in the crust. Then we made the mistake that we didn't kept any cheese to put on the crust, so it kind of melts together. But it wasn't a big problem, cause I mean it would have still tasted good.
Mm-hmm.
With breadcrumbs, like seasoned breadcrumbs, and like the bacon cut into tiny pieces.
Yeah.
But then just that fucking mustard.
Conrad, fuck.
I mean, Conrad, he didn't man it bad.
No.
And we all knew it could have been. It could have been
good, but he failed.
Could have been so good. If the mustard, because I mean, you could taste the like different flavors of the cheese, harmonizing with the noodles and the breadcrumbs.
Mm-hmm.
but then this mustard powder just kicked you right in the balls. That was the most. That was probably the most disappointing thing in my whole Canadian experience.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
It is, but
Shit.
I learned from it, and we all make mistakes, and I learned from it, and now I know that how much mustard powder is too much.
Yeah, good.
So what was your most like scarring food?
Endeavor?
Yeah.
I've eaten some pretty fucked up shit over the years.
You know, like something you made yourself, like you were really proud of, but it just turned out to be completely...
I mean, okay.
Okay,
Let's
not
reveal
the
something.
mashed potatoes.
No.
Okay?
Let's reveal something about myself real quick. I am open to try anything. And one of the things, because when I get proud of something, I'm proud that I was willing to try something that potentially nasty. Like one time, I was sitting alone, and I remember from the day before, I was like, one of my friends was like, hey, I dare you to try frozen mango with ketchup.
Oh.
And I was like, motherfucker Jones. I woke up like later that day, and late at night, and I went out to the living room, and I looked in the freezer, and I was like, there's frozen mango. And then I looked in the fridge, and I was like, there's ketchup. And then I took out one piece, just poured some fucking ketchup on it, and ate it. Ate it whole. Honestly, it wasn't that bad.
What's the most disgusting thing?
Oh, you have no fucking idea.
Okay,
man.
is this something you like made? Like you?
I made that.
Took a lot of preparation and hard kitchen work. And
Something that I'm proud of, the chebrek or whatever I made for Seth and me on the Lake O'Hara trip.
Yeah.
That shit, I worked from like 11 at night.
Was it good?
It was so fucking good.
Yeah, I made myself some burritos for Lake O'Hara trip,
Yeah.
but I ate them cold because I didn't warm them
you
up. Well,
bitch.
no, it was okay. It wasn't bad, but I could have seasoned the meat a bit.
I guess.
Different cheese, and then I mean, it's not if you don't eat anything that's fruits or vegetables to it.
Yeah.
But well, still too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Man, that was the last podcast.
Well,
Like,
we'll see.
The last
true Leo and Will podcast.
It all started just the one day where we were hanging out.
It was good.
Together.
The origins.
I'm happy that we
did this. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. And I do intend to continue it. If you're interested in doing the podcast with me, let me know. You can come audition. We'll see if you're worth it. It'll be good. I'm excited.
Honestly, we will take anyone.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, we take a lot of people.
I'm open. Let me know, man. Like anyone out there,
Yeah.
you're listening. Let me know.
Thank you for
Thank
making
you,
that
Leah.
podcast with me.
It was
It was a good experience.
It was good.
Took some hard work. We learned a lot.
Well, I didn't learn anything. I just sat here and talked out my ass for an hour.
You have to kind of boost up your social media skills.
Yeah. Honestly, it's a pretty shitty thing. I'm okay with that though.
Well, I'll upload it on YouTube today.
And,
I hope I can
send me
get
all the
the
passwords too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you got that for YouTube, right?
Did I? I probably. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well,
thank you all for listening. If you're interested in being here, let me know.
that was the Rev
It was
podcast.
good. That was the River Podcast, the final true me and Leo episode.
What do you wanna name that?